know the name, you've heard the song, you know the number. 29 men were lost when the Edmund Fitzgerald was overcome by the gales of November 50 years ago, but do you know the rest of the story?
It held a lot of titles, so to speak, and for it to disappear as quickly as it did, for not to really any of the investigators to come to any solid conclusion as to why it sank, and then there was controversy there.
The Duluth News-Tribune has been close to this story from the beginning, and now we're looking back as the world marks a half-century since the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. In this limited podcast, we will tell the story of the Fitzgerald from its launch to its loss, and we will also explore its legacy. You'll hear from people like John Crowley, who was on the cutter Woodrush, heading out of Duluth at full speed to search for the Edmund Fitzgerald.
You had a northeaster out there, and a northeaster running down Lake Superior, particularly this last run down to the Duluth area. That's down the gut. And right at the end of the gut, where is it? It's at the lift bridge and where you sail out of. And so just going through under the bridge there, you had swell starting to build.
You'll learn more about mysteries and controversies that still surround the wreck.
I'm of the mind that the hatch cover theory was the Coast Guard's way of kind of putting the blame on people that are no longer alive to dispute it, as opposed to a company that might be able to do some stuff with some money.
We'll also ask how this Lake Superior sinking became one of the most famous shipwrecks in history, and why it continues to rivet people around the world.
Here and there, I've had a person give me a comment, that song, that life, he's taking advantage and making his millions off of people who died. And boy, oh boy, do I ever give them a lecture. Not in an angry way, but I'll say, here's some things you do not understand.